a battle through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So NC State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another 1st down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Pop on the receiver. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Receiver in motion now. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. We got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Back in motion now. To throw, it's Bailey. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Takes the handoff. It's Jones. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas, and this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, NC State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
NC State 7, Texas 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. Fights off the defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing,
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Scanning the field, it's Grant. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With sure hands, it's Jones. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff with a single back formation. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So far, it's NC State on top, girl. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's moving. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Jones.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Short connection to the tight end here. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That's caught. It's Norton. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That's caught. It's Norton. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, it's Grant. Pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Back to throw. It's Grant. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. He bought some time, now lets it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through a tackle. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quick throw caught on the left side. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. He hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Finds an open target on the left side.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain. So 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now it's 2nd down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Sacked on back-to-back plays.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
First down. Looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Grab down the middle, it's Jones. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To throw, it's Grant. Pressure is coming. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. First and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
NC State will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in with this huge lead. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab behind the line. It's Norton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Longhorns will line up on first and 10. To throw, it's Grant. Makes the catch. It's Norton. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Caught behind the line. It's Norton. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and goal, we'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up second and 10 from their 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And it falls incomplete. A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air. It's Bailey. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Trying to find some room against Baxter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. There's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Grant. With the catch, it's Baxter. Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player was down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And sack sets up second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Big throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Jones. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air, it's Bailey. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here's the second down play. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, NC State. This offense is still clicking. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris. That back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. Dropping back, it's Grant. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And it's caught. For a move, and he's free. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Running back has it on a screen now. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Grant. Pulls it in, it's Baxter. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. There's the stiff arm. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. He sets up a fourth down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He finds some space. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Working clock with the ground game. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Bradley.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They'd surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
But here quarter, the offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking for the wide out. Oh, and another incompletion.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And at first down, they go right back to him. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.